Good morning, it's your girl. And this show is on a Wednesday, so it's hump day. And we're going to take it down a notch. All right? What's up, everybody? Well, this is definitely going to be different. This is hump day, and I want you to be able to get through your day. Right now, you're getting up, getting ready for work. Some have already left for work. And you're thinking, damn, another day at this job, right? You're thinking of everything negative that's going to happen today. But I want you to put all of that aside. I want you to think about how dope the day is going to be. See, because when you start off a day with negativity, that's all you're really bringing into the whole day. Dreading things. No matter what happens today, say today is going to be an amazing day. You got to start it off. That's like the positive affirmation. You got to start it off like that, because if not, you'll be consumed by what others say, what they're doing, what's going wrong in your life, how many bills you got to pay, all of these things. But if you just said today is going to be an amazing day, well, shit, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be an amazing day. There's so many things in life and in the world that's going to come for you today. But you have to keep saying that. Today you're going to hear something crazy that our government did. You still got to keep it centered right here, right? You're going to hear something crazy your children did today. Your spouse, your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend did today. You have to keep it here, keep it centered. Keep the good energy. It is tough. To be positive consistently is very, very difficult through hard times. Especially like when you lose somebody. A lot of times people grieve. You can't tell somebody how to grieve, right? But what I've learned is probably from my grandmother, because I went with her when it was time for her. Well, she was planning her own funeral. I guess she just knew. I didn't want to do it, but at the same time, I didn't want her to go by herself. So I helped find her an attorney. We picked out a place. She said she really liked the guy, who owned the funeral home. She wanted him to, dress her up, this, that, and the other. But going through that process, it made me sad. But it didn't make my grandmother sad, which was wild, right? I was like, damn, I'm going to lose my grandma. Like, I love this lady. I look up to this lady. This lady is the reason why I am who I am to this day. Yeah, my mother had a good part too, but my grandmother invested a lot of time in me. She really did. She was the reason I went to college. Real talk. I was not going to college. I was going to go to the military. She was just like, no. So that's why I went. But through this day, like as we went to the attorney, to the funeral home, I got sadder and sadder. But her, it was just like, yeah, I would look good in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, what? I'm up there crying on the low. You know what I mean? Not trying to let her see me cry. But then when we were finished, she said, listen, it's going to be a time when everybody has to do it. I welcome it because, she was a Christian for forever, right? And she also was spiritual, which was cool. And she just told me, I wanted how I wanted. You know what I mean? She was going to do it how she wanted. And she said, we all going to have to die one day. And I was thinking, like, not today, lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she told me, no. She said, when I'm gone, I don't even want you to be sad. Because just know I'm not going through any more pain. There's no more suffering. I don't have to pay any more bills. I laughed at that. And I will always be with you. My spirit will live on. She said the spirit doesn't die. You know that, right? It stays with you. The shell, this is just a shell. Don't even come visit me at the graveyard. She said she won't be there. I said, okay. I've never went to the gravesite, ever, because of what she told me. So me, I mourn people in a different way. You know, I may have tears at the beginning, but then I think about how dope they were and how they lived their lives. So if you're going through that today, think about that. Think about celebrating instead of mourning. It's like you're mourning. Wasn't that person worth more than just mourning? Now, I'm not telling you how to grieve, but I'm saying it's just another way of looking at it. That they're still here. Get you a candle and just chill. Your favorite drink, beverage, and have a conversation with them. Hey, I miss you. Or write a letter to them. I miss you. I think that's important. Now, if you're going through something else, like abuse, man, physical, mental abuse, it's even harder to stay positive. I know you're looking at all the things for the kids, for the this. Well, people say for the kids, it's really not good for the kids because, let me tell you something, people. Whether you know it or not, your kids know when things aren't right. They just don't say anything because they're kids. And they're taught to not talk like that. Nowadays, they do. Look, I know you don't like my dad, so let's keep it pushing. Let's find another place. It's okay. I'll see him when I see him. You know what I mean? In that situation, you have to seek help. And it has to be more help than just prayer. It really does. See, because when you move, God moves just like that. It's true. You have to show that you want change. If not, everything will remain the same. You have to try your best to get as much help as you can get. I know it's not easy. I know it. And it's hard to even talk about because I haven't experienced that. But I know quite a few people, probably too many people that have experienced that. Because after that, you're going to need some real therapy, is what I'm saying. But if you're going through that, I'm praying that everything works out for you. It's going to work out. You just have to make those steps. Take those steps to make some changes in your life. And it could be better. Now, if you're going through something else, homelessness, that's a tough thing. It's a lot more people now homeless than it used to be. It's sad. As much as I can, I do help. Right? But you can't give more than you have, if that makes sense. If there's somebody out there needs help and you can help them, why not? Even help is also even starting a GoFundMe for them. Anything like that. Because homelessness, I've seen it. I haven't experienced it, thank God. But I know people who have, who've lived in shelters, all of that. Those are the people that are the survivors. It's a lot that didn't make it and won't make it. Then if you're going through something else, if you're incarcerated, that's a difficult thing. People think it's easy, but it's not. You have to have a mental toughness beyond anything you can think about, because think about being locked up every day, all day. That's a lot. See, I think about all of these things because I know people that's in these current situations. And it's not easy. But when you think about those things and what you're going through, it ain't nothing compared to none of those last things I talked about. Nothing. So this is the point when I talked about yesterday, giving people grace. Because you never know what somebody's going through. Life is difficult. That's why you got to keep your spirits up high. That's why you have to let go any emotions that's not what you're supposed to have, like envy. Envy is huge right now. It's a lot of people jealous of you. And you don't even know why. But you know what? It's not your job to find out why either. Let them be envious. We have to normalize minding our own business. That's one. Not taking everything so personal. See, that was one of the things I could never get over. Taking things personal. I used to always take everything personal. Now, nah. I don't take it personal. I take it for what it is and who I'm speaking with. And if you don't move me, if I don't care about you, if you don't mean anything to my existence, I really don't care what you said. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So today, when you step out those doors, remember that you have survived every crazy thing that's ever happened to you. You have survived it. That is huge. So pat yourself on the back. It's a lot of things we've done wrong. But we can't concentrate on the wrong. We got to concentrate on the right, or making things right. You're a survivor. I'm a survivor. So today, you're going to say, today's going to be an amazing day. And it is. Ha! I still need you to get up. Yeah, you. Get up, get out, and forgive yourself.